Check 1, 2, people. And how are we doing this morning? Welcome to the Walk and Talk. Beautiful Thursday morning. It's 5:48 in the morning, people. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's do this morning, people. As always, as we do every morning, this morning we're up for this motivation, for this walk. Today, we're talking about resistance, people. Not the type of resistance that you think one would normally speak about. We're talking about the resistance that builds. We're talking about your ability to resist and how it strengthens you. How resistance is a part of development and growth. Here's the key. For so many people, there's a belief that resistance is fighting against something. It is attempting to tear something down. It is a suffering or a struggle in order for you to change things, change the environment. That's not what resistance is. That is not the true purpose of resistance. And because people believe that resistance is some rebellious, anti-alignment position or behavior, they fail to understand the true benefit, value, and application of it. Resistance is about growth. Resistance leads to gain. Suffering leads to pain. Resistance in nature, in life, in activity that is fully realized and purposeful goes towards helping you grow, helping you become stronger. We see it in weight resistance. We see it in nature, in trees that battle wind resistance. Resistance is about strengthening you. And right now, there's so many people out here walking around soft, complaining, making up excuses. Stop it. Stand up. Resist. This morning is about standing up and resisting. If you're prepared to stand up and resist on this Thursday morning, you're in the right place. If you're prepared to understand how just holding your form, maintaining your positioning, understanding your purpose is strengthening you, you're in the right place. It's now 5:51. My name is Oluropo. I'm on BNB Finance Fixers. I want to welcome you in this morning. I want to encourage you to continue to grow, continue to fight. Good morning. JC, Terrence, welcome in. Thank you for being here this morning. Not a human? How many mental illnesses do you have? So many. That's what makes me stronger. I keep telling you, resistance is how you grow. You have to understand that the development of overcoming mental illness, the development of even being able to identify them, came from people who were willing to resist, from people who were capable of thinking for themselves. See, when you get trapped inside of a thought box that someone else has given you, you become weak. That's where suffering comes from. That's where unhappiness comes from. That's where failure to be able to launch and lead and live comes from. Because you understand, or you've accepted that, I'm so trapped, I'm so weak, I can't do anything, everything's out of my control. And when we succumb to that type of mentality, that type of mindset, we are truly weak. top of the hill, people. It is Thursday morning, people. Look at this moon high in the sky. Beautiful. My name's Oluropo. I want to thank you for joining me on this walk and talk this morning. And if you're ready to make a move in your life, you're ready to stop sitting back, complaining, and waiting for others to be your way out, to be your savior, to be your answer to you, you're in the right place. Every morning we get up, we have this walk, and we talk about encouragement. We talk about development. We talk about growth. It's all about being motivated. It's all about understanding that motivation is temporary. This talk is temporary. Discipline is required in order to move forward. If you're ready to take step one, you've taken it. Step one was stopping in. Step one was taking a look at what's going on here. I'm out here on this walk in the morning because my life required a change. My life required for me to stop being the standing, unmotivated, just weak, dead leaf blowing wherever the wind chose to push it. It required for me to stand up and take action. It required for me to understand that not only was I capable of more, but I had to want it. See, it doesn't matter how much we're capable of. It doesn't matter how strong we can be. It doesn't matter. You keep walking around here happy because people says you have so much potential. You should never have anybody tell you you have potential. If someone tells you you have potential, that means you're underperforming. Exhaust your potential. Exhaust your ability. Exhaust your capability. Continue to seek resistance. That's why when we work out as a personal trainer, I would tell people all the time, you have to understand in these challenges, when you're truly growing, when you're becoming stronger, you need to be able to go until failure. What does it mean to go into failure? Going into failure is simply saying you need to be able to challenge yourself. You need to be able to find the ability to fight and struggle and challenge your own ability and strength until it fails. Because challenging ourselves to failure means that we're working towards this growth. That's where hypertrophy comes from. That's where thicker muscles, more strength comes from. What do we say? Moto Wolf says, stuck in the slave nation. Man, that's a mental state for you. You got to become a slave mentally before you can be stuck in a slave nation. You understand that, right? See, everybody keeps thinking it's about their physical place of being. It's not about where you are physically. It's about where you are mentally, especially in a place that allows for you to fight. Because the mental fight, the emotional fight, the positioning, the thought, the growth is what's necessary. You have to understand the first thing that people do when they want to enslave someone is they make them dumber. They change the language. They refuse to let them learn. They refuse to let them understand. They take away understanding and the ability to grow. That's how you keep people enslaved. You want to be enslaved? You think you're in a slave nation? You're in a slave nation because you don't understand how it works. When we are mentally in a position of being slaves and we don't understand how to stand up and fight against anything or fight for anything, of course we're going to be slaves. We're going to be slaves mentally. We're going to be slaves emotionally, because what being a slave means is you are not in control. Being a slave, somebody else tells you when you feel away, why you feel away. You feel bad because it's raining. You're not happy because this person was elected. You're not happy because you don't have enough money to have what that person has. You are a slave to a system that's created for you to follow it and behave the way it wants you to. You want to break free. You want to break free. You want to be strong. You want to make moves. It is going to be on you. It is going to be on the behaviors and the actions and the steps that you take. I remember growing up. So when I was younger, and this is where I learned young that the world is starving for leadership. The world desperately wants leaders. Me, my dad, two of my older brothers, we're walking. We're in the shopping center. I may be 13, 14 years old. We're walking through, and this new shoe store just opened. When we lived in the DMV. At this point, we were in Maryland, right? So, for those of y'all in the Maryland area, y'all know Prince George's County. So, we down there in Prince George's County, right over in Oxon Hill. And so when the shopping center opened up, they got these new shoe stores that had just opened up. Everybody was getting their little fresh wear and everything. And so we just parked, we get ready to go in, and it's just like a little strip mall. You know, it's not like a indoor mall. It's just like a shopping center. All the doors to all the shops is on the outside. And we going in, and there's this line coming out this store, right? And because all the doors face the parking lot, the line is coming straight out across the parking lot where people need to drive past and up one of the lanes. And so I'm standing here and I'm looking, and like these are like grown people in this line. And so I said, hey everybody, real quick, we're gonna get everyone. We want this line to go this way. And so I just started directing people. I just said, let's go this way. We're going to come out. We're going to take the line along this wall. Please do me a favor. Make sure you leave a gap whenever you go in front of the doors of the other stores. All right. So let's get here, and right here, let's leave this gap so people can get in and out just for safety purposes. And we're going to go down this way. And a grown adults, I'm a teenager, like 13, 14 years old. Grown adults listened and lined up like I worked for the place. I wasn't even going to it. We weren't even going to the place. But what did this teach me? It taught me that people are starving for leadership. People are starving for someone to guide them, for someone to give them the appropriate thing to do, the right way to walk, for understanding. And so when we don't have the ability to understand who we are or what we're doing, we can't do that. We learn this through resistance, people. We learn this through understanding that when things are a challenge for us, when things are in front of us, when there are things that we have to overcome, these things are not suffering. These things are opportunities for us to strengthen ourselves and to become stronger and to grow. If you're not strengthening yourself, if you're not seeking out these opportunities to challenge and to resist your own given thought processes, you can't grow. All great breakthroughs required for people to just take a look at what was happening and say, nah, I'm not really on board with it. You got to resist it when people keep telling you, yo, you're a slave. Oh, you'll never make it anywhere. You'll never be anything. You don't understand how hard it is. I do understand how hard it is, but I do know we've been doing what you're telling me to do for the last 36 years. And it's got to change. I've been on this planet for 50 some years, and you're telling me to do what you've been doing, and you've been here 20 years before me, and you're still in the same place. We have to learn to resist. We have to learn to resist our own pain, our own shortcomings. We have to resist those things that tell us in the morning that we should stay in bed. Don't get up. It doesn't matter. Get some more sleep. Those things that lead us towards comfort versus growth. We have to start to stand up against them, start to resist them, because the more we resist them, the stronger we become. And I'm not talking about the simple resistance of just giving it lip service. We have to actually start to take action and become resistant. You want to learn how to stop being a little... You want to grow up? You want to take it on yourself? You want to do it for you? You want to be your own person? You want to be strong? This is how you do it. You got to start to resist something. And the biggest thing for so many people is themselves. You are comfortable complaining about being a slave, but comfortable being one. Complaining about being broke, but comfortable being broke. Complaining about your car, but comfortable in it. Start being grateful for things that are holding you back. I'm telling you that gratitude is not the same as being undriven. We get out here and we get this impression, and I need you to get up this morning and understand that it is imperative to be grateful for our opportunities, to be grateful for our strengths, to be grateful for our blessings. That is not the same as being satiated and calm and to sit still. The first thing you are blessed with is the ability to fight, the ability to change, the ability to be the voice and the catalyst of it. And I'm not talking about changing the world if you can't change your life, if you can't change your mindset, if you can't change your own actions and behaviors. If you continue to live, speak, and seek the things you've sought your whole life that have led to your downfall and led to the destructions of others, you will not be able to do more or better for yourself because you've become comfortable. We've got to learn that resistance is not a struggle. It's not suffering. It's not pain. It's growth. Then we can start to embrace the steps and the challenges that we overcome in order to get there. You're not happy with your journey because you're not going anywhere. You're sitting there, you got a front row seat to nowhere and mad that you ain't getting there. You on a train with no locomotive, with no engine, with no driver, with no conductor. It's not even on the tracks. Get on the right train, get in the right mindset, get the right behavior, get the right energy, get up. That's why I'm out here early in the morning, because you need to understand it starts with us getting up. Mulatto, what's up, Ron? Good morning, brother. O2. Thank you for the fake dono. Moto Wolf, thank you very much, brother. James, good morning. Have a blessed day as well. I don't wake up angry, I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. See, people see me as angry because when you wake up and you don't have any fire, you don't have any drive, if I am anything, I am significantly disappointed in the fact that there are so many opportunities for people to get up and do things with their lives and they don't. That includes me. That includes me. I'm significantly bothered by the fact that I have opportunities to get up and I let myself down because it's about the discipline of it. There are stages in my life. Discipline has 4 stages: repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. And for many of the things I'm doing in my life, just the repetition stage has to be done correctly. Good morning. The repetition stages have to be done correctly. And how do we do repetition correctly? We just have to keep showing up. You don't need to grade it. You don't need to mark it whether or not it's great or whether it's good. Are you at least getting up? I'm helping to develop a financial plan for one of the people that I'm working with. We have to understand discipline. And so when we establish that, hey, you need to start moving money to the side, we need to start setting money aside, there had to be an understanding that the reason we do it daily, the reason I'm not telling you, hey, take X amount of dollars out of your paycheck and move it over into your investment account or move it over into your savings account, the reason I'm not telling you to do that in one lump sum every time you get a paycheck is because that doesn't require any behavior from you for the next 2 weeks. Requires nothing. We have to have some resistance. And the reason it's really important is because so many people, and I don't care how much money they make, so many people get to the end of the week, as they say, I can't remember the little saying, people, y'all gotta help me out with it, where your you got more week than you got paycheck, something like that. Where people arrive at the end of the week and they don't have the money to continue to do the things they normally want to do. Can't eat out as much. Oh, I don't get paid to Thursday. I will go out, man, but I don't get paid till next Wednesday. I don't get paid the next Friday. And so you have all of these people who want to do these things, but their money is not matching their life. And so I don't want you to take that $50. Everybody says, pay yourself first. Yeah, you can pay yourself first. But if you move it into your savings account, that $50 that you move, and you don't get paid for 2 weeks, by the time that 2 weeks is up, you already borrowing your own $50. Listen, I would just grab 25 out of here, and I'll put 75 back in when I get paid. Oh, this is an emergency. I really need gas. Already doing the things that are putting you back, that are holding you against your own money. The things that are preventing you from making it to where you want to be. Thank you, T. Falcon. Good morning. Good to see you in here. You can't save your way to wealth. You got to invest. That's my whole point. And so when I'm telling them and when I'm helping to develop the plan, I'm telling them, listen, this is how much you want to save every pay period. Every pay period you need to learn. And the reason I start with saving is because we have to understand the discipline of it. There's a repetition. Daily, move this amount. Here's the thing you need to understand. If you move $3 a day from your checking account to your savings account, your brokerage account, whatever it is, if you move $3 a day, it's going to show you up. Falcon, thank you very much for the dono this morning, Falcon. I really appreciate that. So when you start moving $3 a day and you start making that available for you to do work in the course of a month, every 7 days, you're going to move $21. That's $42 in the course of 2 weeks. That's $84 a month. That's $3 a day. How many of us are spending $3 on energy drinks or coffees? How many of us are spending $3 on all types of things like, I don't know, video games or subscriptions to gyms that we're not going to, or whatever it is that we have? How many of us are doing that? We need to understand, guys, when we make this investment into things that are not our future, that we are not resisting. There has to be a resistance, because resistance is what helps to strengthen you. It's not about suffering. You're not suffering because you didn't get an energy drink. You're growing. We have this potential to truly be blessed, to truly be powerful, to truly make growth and make these changes. We cannot continue to sit on our hands and then expect for these results to materialize by themselves. T, I subbed. We'll be tuning in. Thank you very much, T. Robinhood app, S&P 500. It's a great thing. It's an awesome thing. It's a great way to be able to work. But what I'm trying to say, people, is we have to develop this discipline. Do you understand? If you do $3, if you do $3 a day, that's $84 a month that you're investing, and it's growing. Do you understand that you can purchase portions of companies for as little as $5 to $6 a month to get yourself a full share? And when you start to own pieces of a business, the business pays you. It's not about whether or not that business or this $10 that you invested tomorrow is going to be available for you to go shopping. It's about this movement, this investment into your future is going to be available for you to continue to grow in a market way, in a way that you're familiar with and you're prepared to do. Who is that? Michael, what's going on? T, yes, it is. Here's the thing, make it $2 more. Make it $5 a day. Here's the thing, people, and this is the part that so many of us are missing out on, is we think it doesn't matter. Well, what's the big deal? I don't understand. I'm taking my son to school. My son recently got his first job earlier this year. Super proud of him, 16-year-old man. First thing I told him, 75% of your paycheck is going directly into your investments. He fell apart. He came apart at the seams. This is unacceptable. What am I going to do? How am I supposed to live if I'm investing 75% of my money? Because the mindset immediately became that my money is for the purposes of me being able to live. People, we need to understand first and foremost, the purpose of money is to make more money. Your purpose of your money is not for you to pay your bills. It's not for you to get a car. It's not for you to go out. The purpose of money is to make more money. When you figure that out, you'll stop working at the lowest form of labor, which is exchanging your time for money. Listen. Making money's easy. My 16-year-old son has a job making money. Oh, it's so hard. It's not giving away jobs. You don't want them. You know why? Because you've already figured out exchanging your time for money sucks. We figured it out. Let's go. Let's resist. You are already in a resistance mind state. You are already in a mind state that says this is not the way to do it. I'm on board with you. I believe you. I agree with you. This is not the way. What is the way? We don't need to just resist by being angry and refusing to do it. We need to learn to do something different. We need to learn to do what we need to do. So who's hating? We got haters? Don't worry about haters. All that hate's gonna drive you, just like you said. Right now, my business average 29% return on investment, 17% margin, fast-moving products. Keep doing your thing. Don't stop talking, Mike. I don't know what happened either. Somewhere somebody beefing. I don't know what for. But I know this, guys. When we keep growing, when we keep doing the work, when we keep making the investments, when we keep resisting what we've been told we have to be or how we have to be, we become stronger in those spaces. We build those muscles. And so learning to move money daily builds discipline. It builds. And then quarterly, you get a dividend on how many stocks you own. I don't need it. Throw it back in there. You let your money grow until your money takes care of you. When your money starts to take care of you, now you're living. Put your money to work. As Myron Golden says, you broke because your money ain't got no job. Your money ain't got no job. You got all these little monies and they ain't go to work for nothing. You keep giving them to other people and they go into work for other people. Put your money to work for you. DJ, having time and freedom is a blessing. It is, DJ. That's the whole point. That's why, but see, we understand that. We say that, but we don't behave like that. We won't behave like it. I keep telling you the money comes first, and everybody says you can't buy happiness. Well, listen, this is why I got a serious question for you, DJ. This is not Razzie resales, anything like that. What I'm telling you right now, DJ, is this. And if you got a good hustle, that's awesome. What I'm saying to you is this, DJ. People say money don't make you happy, right? If money don't make you happy, why are all of your problems tied to money making you so sad? Why are they bothering you so much? Oh, I gotta pay for my children. I gotta buy books. Oh, the cost of living is going up. Oh, tariffs. Oh man, my stocks went down. If money don't make you happy, why is it making you so sad? See, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me money can't make you happy, and at the same time, tell me all your sadness comes from money. I can fix all my problems with money. No, you gotta fix you first. You gotta fix your mindset first. You have to fix your behaviors first. You have to fix your understanding. See, we talk about stuff. And this is what I mean about being a slave. We listen to good, pretty words, but we don't have any of the behaviors to follow it up. And that's what getting up in the morning is about. That's what resistance is truly about. We have to resist the comfort and the easiness of complaining for ourselves. Ain't nobody else gonna put your money in your bank account for you. What you sitting around waiting for somebody to put money in a bank account for you for? Me and my wife just did this a week ago, right? I'm gonna drop a link in here, guys, make it available for you. We just did this a week ago, where there was a service where when we did a deposit and we shared this with other people, when we shared it, the moment that they reached $500 in direct deposit, everybody got an additional $100. I'm gonna drop my link in here for you guys. I'm gonna have it available for you later on in a live. It's gonna be available on my channel. It's also gonna be available for you in future lives. It's a simple link. When you click that link and you start your account, after you make $500 in direct deposits from your job, you get 45 days to do it. 45 days. Which means if you get paid every 2 weeks, it gives you a month and a half to make $500 in direct deposits. If you make $500 in direct deposits, everybody involved gets $100. Here's what I'm saying to you guys. Why are you not getting that money? See, you can't keep sitting around complaining about what everybody else is getting, and then you're not willing to do the thing that you need to do to get it. It don't cost you nothing. You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna deposit a check somewhere anyway. You ain't giving nobody nothing. It's you getting that. It's available right there. And this is what I'm talking about. When we start talking about resisting, we have to resist the mind states. We have to resist the thoughts. We have to resist the behaviors that we've come to accept as the only way the behaviors can be done, people. We got to grow from there. We got to change that. We have to do better. Guys, it is now 6:20 in the morning. It is Thursday. Today is the 6th, I believe, of November. It is. It's Thursday, November 6th. This is live. I'm live. I don't do any pre-recording and put it out here. There will be some things that'll be available to members first, and then they'll have to be reposted later. But right now I'm live. I'm talking to you live. I'm sharing with you live. I want you to know that this discipline, this building, this required behaviors for us to become stronger, to truly understand and develop resistance, it begins for you today. Go out today and find where you're getting stronger through resistance. It is not suffering. If you have challenges that require for you mentally to focus, it is not suffering. It is resistance. It is growth, excuse me. If you have challenges in your finances, you are not suffering. You are resisting. You need to learn to grow. You need to use it to strengthen you. Take those steps. Learn the discipline of being able to do things on a regular basis to grow and become who you want to be. My boy tried to give me $2 to invest in Cash App. He said it's his money, but it want me to get to a couple bands till I pay him some bands. Cash App stock, market good, mess with, or nah. Yeah. You feel good about Cash App? What is it based on? Cryptocurrency, right? It's based on the fact that if you use Cash App, and in particular countries you use it in, you're allowed to make these exchanges directly without having to necessarily go through certain legal statutes. There are some banking institutions that don't work with Cash App. If your man is hooking you up with a stock option, it's going to give you an opportunity to make some money. Take advantage of the money. Don't do nothing when somebody say you got to give them something. You need to give me some of what you get back. Nah, everything that says I'm gonna give you for something for free, and then you give me back what I gave you in a portion of what you make. That's a pyramid scheme. Every time. Don't do no pyramid schemes. Don't let nobody get you like that. Don't get caught up in no pyramid schemes. talking about resistance and growth, man. Talking about everybody having a great day. Don't mess with supernova. Ashes and dust. Have some respect for the sacred, y'all. And they might let you live longer. Indeed, Falcon, blessings. Michael says, why it seem like people pop up when I text as if we are the same phone. We're in need some satellite phone or something. Hey, you start talking about main man, he sent you a text, he watching you, man. Look, I want y'all to have a great day, man. Remember, everything in life is going to happen the same way. It's going to happen because you make it happen. Remember, discipline has 4 pillars: repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. We want to continue to build it. Please look out for the memberships coming soon. When the channels are available, make sure you subscribe. Be the first to have access to the content, more information, more training, more direct interaction and comments about the things that are important to you. I want you guys to keep living a strong life, keep being blessed, keep showing up, keep blowing up, keep growing up. Until next time, guys, take care. Have a wonderful Thursday, and God bless.